So you're going to take the paper that you have it this side up with the problems, and then fold it to the center. And cut on the dotted line. So let's start out with classifying polynomials. So a polynomial, first off, is whenever you have some kind of algebraic expression. So it says a combination of variables, numbers, and at least one operation is an algebraic expression. So polynomial just deals with, you have a mixture of variables and numbers. So monomial is the first classification. A number, a variable, or a product of a number and one or more variables. This will have no operations except for multiply. So I'm going to put on here one term. Monomial. Monomial is one term. So a term could be just one variable, let's say x. It could be just one number, like 6. Or it could be a combination, negative 9x squared y. Combination of variables and exponents and numbers. This is one term where it doesn't have like plus another term. So binomial is where you have two terms. Where there's a plus or a minus between two different terms. So an example would be 2x minus 3. That's a binomial. So see the difference between monomial and binomial? Monomial is just one term. Binomial has two terms. 2x is a term and 3 is a term. It's separated by some kind of operation, plus or minus. Okay, trinomial is, think about try. Trinomial would be 3 terms. Binomial, like bicycle, 2 tires. Tricycle has 3 tires. So trinomial is when you have 3 terms. So an example would be like quadratics, x squared minus 8x plus 2. Polynomial could be any of these or more. So I'm going to do 6x to the 4th. I'm going to have actually 5 terms together. Plus 7x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2x minus 11. So that would just be considered a polynomial. It doesn't have a specific number of terms. It could be any number of terms. And you can have more than one variable as well. Like you can have a mixture of A's and B's, C's, X, Y's. Doesn't matter. Non-examples. If your variable is on the denominator, that is not a polynomial. Or if you have a negative exponent, that is not a polynomial. Like x to the negative 3. The last example would be if your variable is an exponent. That is not a polynomial. Okay, let's look at how to find the degree of the polynomial. Whenever you have one term, the degree of one term, like this monomial, is whenever you add your exponents. So this degree would be 8. The second one, there's only one exponent here, because if there's nothing listed, it's a 1. So this is a degree of 1. This one, there is no variable, so it's a degree of 0. Okay, with polynomials, you'll want to look at each term, the degree of each term, and then it's going to be the highest degree that is found. And that will be the degree of the whole polynomial, the highest degree. So you look at each individual term and determine the degree of each of those, and then you pick the highest, and that is the degree of the whole polynomial. So this first one, the degree is 3. Second one, the degree is 2. The third number, just 2x, degree of 1. And then negative 9, the degree of 0. So our highest degree is 3. Number 5, 5x minus 7. We look at each individual term and then pick the highest degree. What would be the highest degree on this one? 1, yep. Because this has a degree of 1, this has a degree of 0. So our highest degree is 1. Number 6, 12x squared, y minus 3xy. So what is the degree of 12x squared y? 3. Because you would add your exponents, remember? What about the degree of 3xy? 2. So that means our degree is 3. Okay, we also need to add and subtract polynomials. So let's look at the add first. Adding polynomials. It says find the sum. So when you find the sum, you are going to just add like terms. So they could be listed like this, where you have your like terms in columns. So you only add the coefficients. Keep the same variable. So if this is 8x squared and 5x squared, how many x squareds do I have? 13. X squared stays the same. Keep the same variable and exponent. You do not add exponents because that's only if you multiply them. But we're adding them. We're not multiplying. So we're going to keep the same variable and exponent. Write that out to the side if you need that extra hint. Okay, the next one, 9x minus 2x. 7x plus 7x. Negative 4 plus 8 plus 4. That's all we can do. Add your like terms. The next one is listed out just in a row. So we need to find our like terms. What I like to do is I like to circle or underline or put some kind of squiggly matching our like terms. So like negative 2x squared and negative 6x squared. And I would add those. Negative 2 plus 6. Negative 8x squared. All right, because a negative and a negative. And then positive x minus 5x. So that's like a 1, right? So it's 1 minus 5. If you need to, you can use your calculator and just do the operation, exclude the variable. So it'd be negative 4x. And then I have plus 5 plus 2. So 5 plus 2 plus 7. Okay, the last one on adding exponents. Go ahead and do that one on your own. Okay, so we have 6x squared plus 9x squared. How many x squareds do I have now? 15x squared. Then I have minus 7x. Does it have a like term with it? If it doesn't have anything like with it, just carry it down. Then the last one is positive 2 plus a negative 10. What do I do with 2 plus a negative 10? Negative 8. Okay. Good. Got to pay attention to those signs. And y'all can use your calculator. All right, subtracting polynomials is up next. All right, we're going to do the same thing. Add your like terms. The only thing that's different is that we're going to do the keep, change. What do y'all do? Keep, change, flip. Because we're doing subtraction. Something minus something else. We're going to change it to plus something by doing keep, change, flip. And then we're going to add like terms, same way. Keep, change, flip. So keep our first term, the whole thing. The whole expression, I guess I should say. And then change this minus, watch it, to plus. Then you got to change all of the signs inside the parentheses. So this becomes a negative 14x, a negative 2x, and a positive 5. Keep, change, flip. So I'm keeping this, changing this, and flipping all of the signs in the second expression. Flip all signs in second expression. It's all signs, not just one sign, not just the first sign, all of them. Okay, so we have 11x squared negative 14x squared. So use your calculator if you need to. Negative 11, no, it's positive 11. Minus 14. Negative 3x squared. Negative 7x minus 2x. Negative 9x. 1 plus 5. 6. All right, do the next one. Keep, change, flip. So keep, change, flip. Keep, change, and then flip all the signs. So this is negative, and this is negative. So 4x squared and a negative 7x squared. 4 minus 7. Negative 3x squared. Did y'all get that? Okay. And then a positive 5x and a negative 3x. 5 minus 3. Plus 2x. All right. And then positive 6 and a negative 10. Negative 4. Good. Okay, the last one. 2x cubed plus 8x plus 1 minus a negative 5x squared plus 7, x plus 7. So keep, change, flip. Okay, so the first one, does that have a match with anything? Nope. So we just carry it down. We want to go in descending order. So if we went to the third power, let's go to the second power next. So it'd be this one. Does that have a match? No. So plus 5x squared. Now we want to do the first power, first degree. 8x minus 1x. So it'd be 8 minus 1 plus 7x. And then our last one, positive 1 and negative 7. Negative 6. Okay, you're going to glue that in, and then you just have 6 problems to do as an assignment.